Hi beauty accessorizers, Julia here, ready to shop my stash. It's so good to be just falling back into the regular routine. You know, summer, it just takes me off into a tangent of not wanting to wear makeup, getting into the habit of just going with the flow of gardening or walking or whatever, and I'm just outdoors. But now it's time, I feel like, to refresh, start doing the things that I love to do indoors, because you know it's getting to be cozy weather. It's the time we just get all warm and cozy inside and get back to the usual routines. You know, we like that. We like those cozy things. So I'm here to shop my stash. Don't want to hold you too long, but I do want to pick out some things that I feel will be easy for me to reach for, that will give me some muted tones, some just fall flavors, and I will enjoy wearing. Now, I'm going to start right here in my foundation drawer. And the thing with foundations that I think I'm loving more right now is that foundations are mattifying. They're pore reducing. They're just blurring the texture, things like that. And I'm all for that because I definitely have acne prone skin, textured skin, and oily skin. So yeah, oil control, blurring the texture, all of that stuff is up my alley. So I'm going to reach for this Christian Dior. This is the stick formulation. I think this will be a good one to reach for. And here I have shade, gotta bring it in so I can see, 6N. 6N looks like this. You've probably seen me use it before if you've been around on my channel. So I think I want a stick foundation. I want a, do I want a powder foundation? Not sure yet, but I definitely want to have a liquid foundation. And got me thinking, do I want, it's between Uma, because we know that that lovely young lady who created this line is no longer with us. I don't know what happened, but such a pity at such a young age and with such a beautiful brand to her name. I'm definitely going to go in with a tint. So I'm thinking this CoverGirl blurring skin tint, or maybe this whipped matte makeup here. It's a primer, it's a concealer, and it is a base. I think I'm gonna go with the CoverGirl because it has SPF of 30 in it and it has that blurring effect. And I also feel like this stick formula from Christian Dior blurs my pores too. And now a liquid. I'm going to go high end with my liquid. I'm going to go with Burberry. This is Beyond Wear. It's a perfecting matte foundation. And for it, let's see, I am in shade, does it say on the bottle? It should. 120 deep. So it's the Burberry Beyond Wear Perfecting Matte Deep Neutral. And I'm here for it. And by the way, this CoverGirl is in shade, let's see, I think I see a number there, the blurring tint, it's in 455 Rich Deep Neutral, and I have played around with it some and I do like it. Alrighty, so we have a liquid, two liquids, so a skin tint and a liquid, regular liquid. Let's go with a powder. I think we should have a powder. So I have the powders back here. I have Dior, I have Fenty. Let's go ahead and pull the Fenty. It's a Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in 450. So we'll do that one. Okay, I think I'm happy with my selection. Let's go to the next drawer. And I'm going to have to adjust you. Okay, here in this drawer I have eye primers. We were just in this drawer the other day, so you know, if you know, that I decluttered some things here. But we have the eye primers, we have some serums here, and then the face primers. And again, it's all about the blurring effect, the reduction of shine, and oil control, you know, all that stuff. So keep that in mind. First of all, I'm going to definitely pull this NYX glitter primer and keep it at the ready on my desk. I'm not going to pull it again. I'm just going to leave it at my desk. I had been using, and I found it, the NARS. I really like this. I kind of want to finish this up because I think it's the oldest out of all that I have here. So I'm going to pull it again. Now the thing is, with the foundations I have, what primer do I want? I definitely want to try this one to see if I want to keep it. It's the Revlon Color Stay. It's a gripping matte primer that is supposed to stay or last on your skin for 16 hours. Now, I won't be in my makeup that long, but we will see. It says it has a superfood detox blend here. So we'll try it. You know, I love the Smashbox. I don't even have to tell you that. But as much as I want to pull it, I'm not going to pull it right now, even though we have still some warm days ahead of us. September can be that way. So this one is a matte. So let's see, what do we want to get? Let's try one of these smaller ones. What about this Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer? It has SPF in it of 15. I don't have much in it, so I should try to finish that up. Setting sprays and concealers, plus we have some correctors here. Only have about 2 correctors. And I think I'm going to use the Maybelline Eraser one here. This is sort of an orangey color. I'm going to use that one. That will be fine. And by the way, most of my Danessa Myricks products are in my travel bag. I still have some other things that should be in these drawers. Let's see. I don't need this right now. Let's go for a light and a intense, more of a light and a kind of a deep concealer. So I know in this brand here, Kaja, I should have 2. Here we are. I have a lighter shade and a deeper shade. Let's see, the deeper shade is in number 11 and the lighter shade is in number 09. So that's going in. Now I do want another set of concealers. Just used the Armani in a video. These I don't know anything about. I don't even know why they're here. Why are you here? Go away. You're not supposed to be here. I have the Tom Ford. Let me see what shades these are in. So I have a 12 and a number 9. Let's pull these. I have this setting spray. Or is it an actual setting spray? This is the L'Oreal Infallible 36-hour Defy Transfer. Let's pull it. And then I want to finish up this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is actually one that I can use along the way as I'm applying my makeup and have it set as well. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm going to go with the Givenchy powder because it will self-correct and it will also keep the shine down, I believe. Yes, it's matte and it's in number 6. So that was the deepest shade. And then I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection. And I have this in medium deep and it's a loose powder. 2 loose powders. Now I need a compact powder. I was thinking I would do Uma, but I'm going to wait till next month to do Uma, I think. So I have 2 loose powders. Now I need a compact, is what I should have said if I didn't say that. What about the Giorgio Armani? Let's pull it. It is a setting powder, isn't it? It's in the drawer. Luminous Silk. Do I want Luminous Silk? What do I want? Or do I want the Hermes, Colorado. Let's look at these two. There is Hermes, and here is Giorgio Armani. Let's go with this one because it's older. Giorgio Armani in shade 11.5. Let's do a liquid and a powdered bronzer. Here's Rare Beauty. And guys, this month's birthday gift or whatever from Sephora, you could choose Rare Beauty blushes. So that's what I chose. So that should be fun to play with. And let's choose, like I said, a powder. Let's go ahead and do, I'm tempted to do Haus Labs, or what is this one? Is this Tom Ford? That's a cream. I don't want to do Tom Ford. I don't want to do a cream. Let's do YSL. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Let's do that. Highlighter time, guys. And I was told highlighter is not dead. So let's go with the Hourglass. Let's use this palette. I have it in the Owl. And yeah, let's do this as one. Should we just do one single as well? Haus Labs or Haus Labs. Is that too close? Hold on, let's pull this out. Let's try. Oh, you know what? We'll do a liquid and a. Let's do a liquid and this palette here. That's what we'll do. An oldie in my collection. Really have to put just a tiny bit on of this one. I'm liking that though. Some of my favorite blush shades are like the berries and the kind of plums and mauve colors. But I think I want to, even though it's no longer summer, I want to pick out a orange or peachy orange shade in a blush. So what do I have here? I think this Anastasia palette with the 3 different blushes would be a good way to go, because I have this one here and I still have my mauve and my kind of rosy peach warm colors here. So that's one. And now I just need something a little more intense. Something more intense. This little Tarte isn't a bad one. That's pretty. Is that kind of peachy? Rosy peach, maybe? This one is definitely by MAC. I think this is more of a summery orange in my opinion. Great for summer. So no to that. Let's take a look at these Juvia Place. It's a little light. Ooh, that's nice. I might like that. Definitely thinking about these two. I have another blush drawer, so we'll get right on over there and check those out. Alrighty. I know Pat McGrath is good, but it's too mauve. It's not quite the shade I'm going for. Let's check out this Christian Dior. No, too deep, too rich. I love that color. That's the color I'm talking about. Between this and Pat McGrath that I have here, my faves. But no. Let's see what this one is like. This is it. And it's even a little. Yes, that's even better than, oh yes. So now, this is definitely it. I can put these two away, I think. Definitely this one's going back. And did I want to choose another one? Maybe a cream? So I only have the one blush, but this Hourglass palette has some blushes in it too. But none of them are the shades that I want. So, let's see. Oh, no, I have the other one. Did I forget this one? Yeah. So I need a cream. So put Juvia's Place back and try to find a creamy blush. What about the Tom Ford? I don't think this is going to be it. No, it's in one of my favorite shades. The Guerlain is a powder. No, it's going to have to be an Armani, I think, because those are the only other cream. Here's a stick, but no, it's not the right color. Okay, and these are kind of, let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with that. That's cream. That will do me. So what I'm thinking for September in my eyeshadow palettes is that I want to pull from drawers that I don't normally pull from, or palettes that I don't normally reach for. So I want a couple of those. And in this drawer, let's see, tempted by these. I'm saving Uma for next month, like I said. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's do Melt Cosmetic, the Bad Side Zodiac, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Yes, look at the green there. And the golds. Yeah, and that rich, succulent, plummy color with that rich green. Yeah, this is muted. This is going to be nice to wear. I like these muted colors for fall. Definitely pulling that. And this is another drawer that I really don't reach into much, but I do want to today. I have a palette in mind, one that I have barely swatched. So I want to really get into it this month because I think it's the perfect type of palette for this month. This is Teddy Boy and it's by Butter London. You don't hear about this brand as far as eyeshadow palettes much at all. It's not on anyone's radar that I'm aware of, but they do a good job with nail polishes, I believe, and I've ordered even a lippy from them that's in a ring of all things. But I was gifted this palette by Jackie from The Other Side of Beauty, and I do want to try it out. So I think this is a great time to pull it because this palette has lots of natural tones, kind of muted tones, like this one looks a little, I'm not going to say it shifts because I was about to say that, but it looks a little purple, but I think it's a purple gray. You have your taupes in here, and this Billy and this Francis is really calling my name. I think these are two gorgeous colors. Once you swatch them, now you look at this palette and you don't think much of it. It says looking good, darling. Well, you don't think much of it when you really look at it. But if you like neutral colors, you like muted colors, natural colors, I think you will be happy with this. At least I'm going to play around with it and see if that's true for me. But this palette has a sister palette, and the colors are muted and kind of natural, but it has a pop of blue, I think, in it. But this one has a lot of kind of gray lavender tones, so I'm going to give it a try. So I have two more palettes that I want to play with this month. This one, I just was surprised to find it where I found it. It's not a brand that I'm really aware of, but when I saw it there, I said, whoa, for that price, you're coming with me. So I'm talking about this one here. It is Beauty Creations. It's the Ringmaster palette, and I found it at the Dollar Tree. It says the show must go on, and I love the packaging. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? So it's the Ringmaster palette. It has a sleeve that looks just like the palette itself, and it even came in this plastic. Oh, better than some regular price palettes. So let's open her up and see what she looks like. She has a mirror, and look at the decorations there. And there she is. This is gorgeous. Am I going to play with some beautiful neutrals, purples, reds? There's gray, there's blues. It's everything in here. How many eyeshadows are in here? Does it say? I could count, but if I can read it somewhere, that's even easier. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to count. So 35 shades. Wow, that's a lot. So this eyeshadow palette, I can't say I'm going to use all of them, but I'm certainly going to try. Because look, if you just use these here, that's a palette. Down here's a palette, right in there. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. I am really going to try my best to have fun with it. So it's going in my basket. Look at this. Nomad. Witch City, Salem. I kind of feel like this palette is going to be in my Shop My Stash for this month and next month. Why not, right? Why not? I'm taking it out of the sleeve, and before we look at it, I am tempted to open up this sleeve and see what is depicted inside, because there's a party going on inside this sleeve. There's witches in there, and there's things going on. Probably the same thing that's out here on the outer cover, but I'm kind of wishing to see inside. So when you make this order, you get this palette, you get this card here, and they thank you for buying this palette, and because they say that they contribute to different organizations, and this time it's Panthera, which supports black cats in the world. And this palette was thought of, and all the colors kind of came together while they were in, I think it was the city of Salem. So yeah, they give you a little blur on here, and it's supposed to be intense color as usual. And I've heard that this is better than the others that they have. And that reminds me, I wanted to pull one more palette from this brand, and it does the reflecting thing, if you can see that. So yeah, this palette is going to be in my collection, or Shop My Stash, for this month and next, because it should be, with that huge mirror there. And then here are the shades. You've probably seen them already. And again, you could make a palette here, right in the center, and then down here with these purples and the black. Oh, gorgeous. I'm excited to use this along with, I only got 2 of them here in my hand, the colors that I have. I have Devil's Book and Hocus Pocus. Devil's Book and Hocus Pocus. So let's take a look. So this one is Devil's Book. I wore that today, and it has shimmer. It's beautiful. It's soft. It's satiny with a little shimmer, so maybe a little metallic looking. And I have to say, it doesn't wear all that long, but it's so pretty. Makes a good look. And you know, we all reapply our lipsticks, but look at the attention to detail on these lipstick boxes. Look at the little witch's hat, but it tells you the name on the other side, and it has the same kind of thing going on this, so quite nice. And again, this one is Hocus Pocus. There is a third one, which is more like the fingernail polish I'm wearing, but I don't have that one. So that is Hocus Pocus. But that's that purple shade there. Isn't it gorgeous? Again, it has the reflex or the metallic look to it. It feels satiny, it's shiny, and I think it's so pretty. It looks marbleized in the container, the bullet there. Kind of like magic, right? And same with the other one. So, but let me reach for the one other palette that I do want to play around in, and I do want to play around with a few more lipsticks, and it's the Hudson Valley. So I am going to pull it and play in it as well. It came with a little blur about the Hudson Valley Trail. So gorgeous. Got that gold going on there and that big mirror. And now just a few lip colors and we will be done. So I have a Clinique, and it is in Black Honey. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to swatch it and break it. So we're going to put that there. Black Honey, you can barely see it. It is like a black cherry. And then I have from Fashion Fair, I have Ganache. I like this brown. So we're going to put it over here. Wish I hadn't swatched the Nomad lipstick so large. And then I have a MAC. This is a shimmery color. And I have this one in the color Oh Baby, 301 Oh Baby. That is gorgeous. I think it'll look great over that ganache. If you need something, there it is. Look at that shine. So I'm looking forward to it. So I have a Wet n Wild, and this one is in Leo. It's a gold. And then I have a couple of ColourPop lipsticks from their chocolate line. And then I have a couple of ColourPop lipsticks. I think I'm just going to use one though. And this one is in Dolce de Leche. Leche? Yeah, Leche. I think it will be the perfect pinky brown color to use. There it is right there for some of my purple looks, I think. And then to just give it a presence, I think I could go over it with this nice Flesh Kiss lip gloss from ColourPop. And this one is in Macadamia. So I'm looking forward to using that with it. It's kind of a chocolatey color there. So I hope these should go over well. I really don't have a true red here, but I do have that color from Nomad that has that beautiful fuchsia kind of shade to it. So I think that will be fine. Okay guys, I'm finished with my Shop My Stash for the month of September. I'm really looking forward to using everything. I am going to use, where's that palette? Right here. Again, this Witch City Salem palette. I'm going to wear it out because I really want to get to know it and see how it performs. All right, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. I really want to encourage you to be loving and gentle with yourselves. Remember, a smile is your best accessory, but take it easy. Don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself, you know? All right, so long.